The evening sky over New York was painted in shades of gray, heavy clouds hanging low as though they carried the weight of countless untold stories. From the window of a modest apartment on the upper floor of a quiet building, the glowing city lights stretched endlessly, flickering against the mist of the cold air. Emily Parker stood there, gazing out, her reflection faintly visible in the glass. She was a woman in her early 40s, graceful yet carrying invisible scars of battles life had forced her to fight. A single mother, she had poured her entire being into raising her only son, Michael. Michael, 20 years old and a college student, seemed like any other young man to the outside world. He had friends, he went to classes, and he came home at the end of the day. Yet Emily could sense something hidden deep inside him. His laughter had grown rarer, his words shorter, and the light in his eyes dimmer. Nights often passed with his room still glowing, the sound of pages turning or the keyboard clattering echoing faintly through the walls. Emily's heart ached as she watched him withdraw further into silence. If only he would tell me what was hurting him, she thought. If only he knew that a mother's arms can carry every pain her child bears. But the wall of silence between them kept growing, brick by brick, leaving Emily helpless. She promised herself she would find a way to reach him, no matter how long it took. 7. Romantic layer, clean. Life began to shift slowly. Michael was showing signs of recovery. He laughed a little more, he joined conversations again, and his shoulders didn't seem to carry quite the same invisible burden. A large part of that change came not only from Emily's devotion but also from someone she hadn't expected to see again, David Miller. David had been Emily's old high school friend. Years had passed since they'd spoken, but fate had a way of bringing people together at the right time. Emily had run into him while visiting a counseling center for advice on how to better support Michael. To her surprise, David was there as a volunteer, guiding young adults through struggles of their own. His presence felt like sunlight breaking through storm clouds. He wasn't just kind, he had a rare patience that allowed Emily to breathe easier. He reminded her that she, too, deserved care and comfort. One rainy evening, Emily and David found themselves in a small cafe tucked away on a quiet street. The glass windows trembled softly under the rhythm of raindrops, and the warm aroma of coffee filled the air. Sitting across from each other, the silence between them was gentle, not heavy. David leaned forward slightly, his eyes kind but searching. "Emily," he said softly, "you spend all your energy caring for others. Have you ever thought that maybe you need someone to care for you, too?" Her fingers tightened around the warm cup. She looked at him, startled, her lips parting but no words escaping. For a moment, her heart felt something it hadn't in years, a quiet stirring, a gentle reminder of how it felt to be seen. She smiled faintly, almost shyly. "Maybe," she whispered, her voice trembling like the rain against the glass. It wasn't a grand confession, nor did it need to be. What bloomed between them was not passion in disguise but companionship, warmth, and the promise of being less alone in the years to come.